Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Dynamic Balance. I was thinking about it this morning. Do I think dynamic balance is the best yoga I've ever done? No. But did I turn up every day and did I do the best that I could? Yeah. And so, yeah, I feel like it's really great to be here. It's really great to connect to my own practice and to share that practice with you, which is turn up. Just turn up and feel and connect and be in your body. Move in ways that promote wellness, connection, and a little bit more health. And so for me, this is what I do here. This is what I share with you is how do you turn up to yourself? So today we're moving into the side body. I've started an evening practice, and so I'm really loving wandering around in my evening practice and doing side body. So I will share that with you today. So come lie on the floor and we shall begin. So landing in, arrive, feel the floor beneath you. Take stock of your breath, connect to your breath, be with your breath. How do you feel this incredible expanding amoeba that is you? Just take a few moments to really feel, oh, I am expanding, and oh, I am receding. Like a jellyfish in the deep of the ocean, like an undulation of slime mold or primordial ooze. And you just connect. How do you expand? And how do you recede? And so this gesture of expansion and receding is in every gesture that we are. And so there's times in your life where you are expanding and there's safety, or there's times when you're receding because there's not, or you're expanding because there's space, or you're receding because there's not, or you're expanding because you're relaxing, or you're contracting because there's speed. Just notice, what is your tendency this morning? Is it easier to expand? Or is it easier to recede? Expanding and receding. Nice. Bring your arms wide and let them rest on the floor. And then rock your knees over towards the right. And then slide your left hand up until it's resting over your ear and you're lying on your right side. Nice. And then slide your left hand back and do the other side. So roll your knees over towards the left and then slide your right arm over your ear so you're lying on your left side. And then back. As always, the more you bend your elbow, the more protected your upper arm is, into the shoulder is. The more you lengthen your arm, the more challenged your arm is. So see, do you want to bend your elbow based on sensations, or do you want to keep your arm straight based on sensations? And all these movements, it's not about making it the deepest movement that you can make, it's making it the healthiest movement that you can make. What is the healthiest version of this that you can do? Nice. Come land on the floor. Super. Stretch your right leg long. Reach your right arm overhead. And then just reach as long as you can. So my right leg is long, my right arm is overhead. How would I stretch into the right toes and reach into the right fingers? And then flatten your lower back down and draw your right elbow to your right knee. Stretch your arm, your leg long, let them rest on the floor. Get super long. And here I feel my belly and my ribs. And then bend your elbow, bend your knee, let them come to touch. And again, Lengthening long, super, super long into your toes, into your fingers. And then bend your elbow, bend your knee. Nice. Bring both arms wide, both feet to the floor. Stretch your left arm long, stretch your left leg long. And then reach really super long into your fingers, into your toes. Bend your elbow. Let your elbow touch your knee. Long. Where do you find length? For me, there's something about my legs sliding along the floor that creates length in my ribs and in my waist. And then that closes as I draw my elbow to my knee. Let's feel that lengthening. Where does the length happen? Closing, squeeze it in. Lengthening. Where does it happen? Closing, bring it in. Super. So bring your arms, both arms overhead. Bring both legs long. So now we're going to do both sides. So reach your right arm, right leg. Get super long. Relax. And then reach your left arm, left leg. And as I reach my left arm, left leg, my right side has to shorten. And then relax. Reach your right arm, right leg. My left side is shortening. My right side is lengthening. Relax. Left side is lengthening, really super long into it. And relax. And how would you make this really satisfying? Like, how would you make this super cool for your side body, for the deep of your belly? Sorry, my microphone's gone funny. Like for me, I'm gonna start moving my head a little bit more into the movement. And I'm gonna breathe and push into my ribs so that I really connect from the inside as well as from the outside. So my breath is changing shape as I reach, as I reach. Nice, one more time each side. Reaching and reaching. Nice. Bring your arms wide, let them rest on the floor. Bend both knees. Bring your feet to the floor. Pause. Nice. Drop both knees down to the right. And then glide your left knee up towards your right elbow. But we're going to do, I always call this hatchet. And then I don't want to call it hatchet because it's like, oh, but that's like, anyways, we're going to call it hatchet. So draw your right knee up towards, your left knee up towards your right elbow. And then glide your left foot backwards, but you're not letting anything else move. So I'm traveling into the void as such behind me. And then left knee travels up. And then left knee travels backward. This is why I call it hatchet. I just feel like this, I could feel like I could chop wood with this leg. So as you travel up, as you travel back, how is that? So I want to bring my left arm a little bit more overhead, actually. Not sure why. Maybe that's my arm. Maybe that's something that would be nice for you as well. So my left arm is kind of at a 45-degree angle rather than straight out from my shoulder. I'm really noticing the engagement into the side of my belly, the side of my hip. Nice. Come back to center. Other side. Drop your knees down towards the left. Draw your right knee up towards your left elbow. And then hatchet. Yeah. Sometimes the names, I just don't know. I've always called this hatchet in my head. Always. You guys have heard me. Catherine, you have been here every single class for the whole 1,152 or whatever it is. Lorna, you've been here for every single one as well. It's amazing, you guys who've done every single one. Anyways, I have had this debate maybe 4 or 5 times, and I'm going to settle. This movement is called hatchet. I'm going to bring my arm up overhead. It is actually nicer. There's something about my armpit engaging into the side body when I bring my arm up. Let's come back to center. Pause. Super. So come to sit just for a moment. I was thinking about necks and how I move my neck. So come to sit. So if you were sitting and you wanted to look under a car, random example here, like, so first off, we're going to try and drop the top of our head down towards the floor. Is that how you would look under a car? Or the way I was doing it earlier is that it's my chin that drops and I go sideways, not a curve down where my top of my head drops down, but my chin travels sideways to look under a car. How do you do that? Do you do a curve, a C shape? Or I think the chin traveling sideways is more like an S shape. Which way do you do it? Top of your head traveling as the impetus, or the side of your jaw kind of more like a shear, whereas this is a side bend. And then there's a shear. Nice, let's try the other side. So when I go left, does the top of my head travel down to look underneath the car? Or do I travel side? I think I definitely travel sideways. So instead of it being one side is really lengthening and the other side is shortening, I travel and I squeeze. So it's like a shear pattern. Yes, notice that for you. Which way do you do this? Which way would you look under a car or under the couch? Nice. Super. Roll your shoulders. Wiggle your toes. Great. So you can put something under your bum. We're just going to bring our feet wide. We will come up in a moment, but so bring your left hand over behind the left thigh, and you're going to sweep the right hand across. So this is elephant with our arms. So sweep the right arm across until the upper arm comes to rest beside the corner of your right face or your right eye. And I'm looking in the direction of the left side. And then rounding forward, traveling with the trunk. Bring the right hand behind you and then come into elephant on the left. So that's where I've gone to the right with my left hand. And then down, arms are swinging, and then up. And what I'm looking for is not the shape. Remember, it's not the shape ever that we're looking at. It's, oh, wow, that's the side of my body. Wow, that's so interesting how I can lean into that and breathe into the side of my body. And how's my shoulder? Can I move in wellness? So find the sensations or the gesture in the movement as you travel from one side, rounding forward to the other side. Super. Come into a cross-legged position. So bring the right leg forward, the left leg in. And we're going to try the same movement again. So bring your right hand across and hold on to the left knee or foot or thigh. Hold on to something over there with the right hand. And now sweep your left hand across into elephant. But I'm stuck because my right hand is touching my left thigh. We're going to stay on this side. Sweep your left hand down. And again, chop across with your left hand into elephant. But now it's deeply side body. Bring your hand down. Remember, bend your elbow if you need to mind your shoulder. Elephant. And I feel this rising in me from the inside that wants to meet with equal amount of connection from the inside of me as the outside is engaged. So my breath is rising inside, inflating. I feel the deep structures of my throat, the deep structures of my spine. Nice. With the right hand anchored, it's creating a movement. Nice. Change the cross of your legs. If you're sitting in a chair, that's also okay. Just bring your hand across to the right side. Left hand is now anchored somewhere there on the right side, okay? Wherever it touches, you then glue it down, okay? So my left foot is forward, or you're sitting in a chair, and then sweep the right arm across. Elephant. And then chop down. And as I sweep up into elephant, my thumb is facing the floor and my palm is facing forward. So it's not palm facing my face. It's like the back of my hand is the gesture, okay? So my thumb turns down, and that gives me a really clear line from my hip into my baby toe, well, baby finger. Just feel that. Can you fill into your breath from the inside? And again. Super cool. So come all the way onto your hands and knees. And just to coordinate, look back towards your right foot. Look back towards your left foot. Right foot. Left foot. Nice. So hands on the floor, knees on the floor, and then lift your right knee up and draw your right knee up towards your right elbow or your right shoulder. Okay, so I'm squeezing that side of my body and I'm going to look at my right knee. Okay, and then swing your right leg long behind you and let it travel over towards the left, floating in the air. And now you're going to try and look at the right foot over there beside the left shoulder, or down, way down there. Okay, right knee up, right shoulder. And then right leg behind you, look back towards the left. Feel your side body, squeeze, and then lean into your side body as you lengthen. And for me to lean into my side body, I even draw my hips backwards, which gives me more length into my right arm. And it connects my neck as well. How do you connect the side of your body here? Nice. Other side. Both knees to the floor. Left knee up towards your left elbow, left shoulder. Stretch your left leg long. Look over your shoulder. It should be over there on the right. Look at your left knee on the left. Look at your left knee on the left foot on the right. How do you deepen into this? Touch. Lengthen. Touch. Lengthen. Touch. Lengthen. One more time. Touch. Lengthen. Super cool. So push down, push back, walk back, elbows to your knees. Just pause there. Just lean into your hips a little bit more. So the way I do that is I let my sit bones get pointy and I begin to lift my sit bones a little bit more up. Always challenging my hamstrings to be a little bit juicier, a little bit more free. So walk your feet a little bit further apart, bring your hands to the floor, and then just travel from side to side. You can keep your elbows on your knees if you wish. You can do some version of this that's different if your knees are complaining. Or just meeting the deep of our hips and just opening into them, connecting. Nice. Slowly rolling up and bring your feet together. Cool. So stand at the front of your mat. Sweep your right hand across into elephant. And as I sweep my right hand across, I'm going to bring my left hand behind my left thigh. And I lean deeply into that right side. Nice. Sweep the left hand across into elephant. Bring my right hand behind my right thigh. Breathe deeply into your side body. Nice. As you sweep your left hand down, you're going to follow it. You're going to step your left foot back, left hand back. Front knee is bending. Cool. Reach the right arm up towards the ceiling, lengthening through your side body, long through the right side. And then bring your right elbow down to your right knee. Sweep the left arm long beside your ear. Nice. And again, left arm sweeps down, a bit like elephant. Right arm Sweeps. Yes, we can do elephant here. Oh, wow. Look, elephant on the right. Nice. And then elephant on the left. But your elbow comes down as you do elephant. Cool. Elephant on the right. Sweeping up, reverse. And then elephant on the left. Elbow down, lengthen. One more time. Reverse, pause, and then you reverse. Bend your knee a little bit more. Breathe into the deep of your ribs. How would you make this really satisfying? Nice. Bring your hand down. Hop your back foot slowly forward. Hop, hop, pause. And then the other side. So reach your left hand across, elephant. Pause. I have my right hand on the back of my thigh. It gives me support. And then left hand across, elephant. Right hand, left hand behind you on your bum. No, on your leg. You don't have to grab your bum. As you swing your right hand back, step your right foot back. And then reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Nice. Elbow down, elephant, sideways. Swing your hand down, swing your other hand up, elephant upright, which is the reverse warrior. Elephant down, long angled warrior, side angled warrior maybe, and then up. Just do that a few times. Down, up. Last time, down. Last time, up, pause, bend your front knee more. Lean in deeply to your torso, breathe into your belly. I want to meet this effort equally with my breath from the inside. So the more I am buoyant on the inside with my breath, the more I inflate in a sense of, yeah, it's kind of vigorous, but in a kind of deeply satisfying way. I really get to meet and lengthen and feel the deep of me. Nice. Straighten your legs. Come up. Come sit on the floor. Oh, how yum. And then just roll into your belly. Roll. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Come lie on the floor. Come rest down. So your head is resting on the floor, your arms are wide, your feet are flat, or your legs are straight, as you wish. How do you feel into the side of your body? How do you sense that? How do you inhabit the sides of your body? Nice. So yeah, October will be focus. What gets in the way of doing what you need to do? I'll have a questionnaire, this thing that we'll do it together, but you can do it in your own time as well. Just what is it that you want to do? What are the amazing things about what it is you want to do? And then what are the things that will be difficult about what you want to do? Yeah, looking at those guys, that's been really interesting. So I will see you all tomorrow. Yeah, it's been really nice to be here. Let me just see if I can find this image. Found it. There you go. Cool. I will see you tomorrow. And great. Ciao.